Okay, let's be honest. Who here hasn't spent time scrolling through their ex's Instagram after a breakup? Don't worry, I won't judge. We've all been there. It's like a car crash. You know you shouldn't look, but you just can't help yourself. Breakups are tough. You're hurting and confused. It's natural to want answers or closure. But checking up on your ex is like picking at a scab. It only makes it worse. You're stuck in the past, comparing yourself to their filtered life. It's time to break free. And that's where the no contact rule comes in. No more lurking, no more accidental likes. It's time to cut the cord and focus on yourself. Trust me, it's the best thing you can do for your emotional well-being. Ever wonder why your ex seems to pop back into your life the moment you decide to move on? It's not some weird cosmic coincidence, my friend. It's science. Well, psychology to be exact. Let me introduce you to the Zeigarnik effect. Our brains remember unfinished tasks more vividly than completed ones. Think about it. Are you more likely to remember the Netflix show you binged in one night or the one you started but never finished? Now, apply that to relationships. When a relationship ends abruptly, it's like an unfinished symphony in our minds. We're left with unanswered questions and unresolved emotions. This lack of closure keeps our exes front and center in our thoughts. So the next time you find yourself obsessing over an ex, remember, it's not necessarily because you're still in love. It could just be your brain trying to tidy up its to-do list. And trust me, the best way to close that chapter is to stop dwelling on the past and start writing a new one, without them. Remember when you were a kid, and the second your sibling started playing with a toy, it suddenly became the most desirable object in the world? Yeah, that's not just sibling rivalry, that's reactance theory in action. Reactance theory basically says that we humans have a rebellious streak. When we feel like our freedom or choices are being restricted, we instinctively want to rebel and regain control. It's like a psychological game of tug-of-war. Now, how does this apply to breakups? Well, when you go no contact, you're essentially taking away your ex's freedom to contact you. And what happens? They suddenly start thinking about you more, wondering what you're up to, and maybe even missing you. Gasp. It's not necessarily because they want you back, but because they don't like the feeling of not having the option. It's like the old saying goes, you don't know what you've got till it's gone. Or, in the words of the great Stoic philosopher Epictetus, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. So let them react. Let them stew in their own juices. Meanwhile, you focus on regaining your own power and independence. Section 4. Attachment Styles. How your breakup style affects your no-contact game. Ever wonder why some people breeze through breakups while others turn into a human puddle of tears and ice cream? A lot of it has to do with your attachment style. Basically, your learned patterns of behavior in relationships. There are 3 main attachment styles: secure, anxious, and avoidant. Secure folks are generally pretty chill and trusting in relationships. Anxious types tend to crave closeness and reassurance, while avoidant folks value independence and can be a bit emotionally distant. Now, when it comes to no contact, each attachment style handles it differently. Secure individuals might feel a pang of sadness, but they're generally able to move on without too much drama. Anxious types, on the other hand, might struggle big time. No contact can trigger their fear of abandonment and send them spiraling into a vortex of anxiety and insecurity. If you identify with the anxious attachment style, don't beat yourself up if no contact feels impossible. It's important to be kind to yourself and find coping mechanisms that work for you. Therapy can be incredibly helpful in understanding and managing attachment anxiety. Section 5. No Contact. The ultimate self-love project, and maybe they'll come crawling back. Let's be real. The thought of your ex crawling back after no contact is tempting, isn't it? But here's the thing. No contact isn't about manipulation or revenge. It's about you. It's about giving yourself the time and space to heal, grow, and rediscover who you are outside of the relationship. Think of no contact as a gift you give yourself. a time to focus on your own needs, dreams, and aspirations. Remember all those hobbies you put on hold while you were with your ex? Now's the time to dust them off, or better yet, discover new passions. This is your chance to become the best version of yourself, both mentally and physically. Hit the gym, learn a new language, travel the world, or finally write that novel you've been dreaming of. The possibilities are endless. And hey, if your ex happens to come crawling back during your glow-up, well, that's just a bonus. But remember, you're not doing this for them. You're doing it for you. Section 6. What happens when they come back? Spoiler, stay strong, my friend. Let's face it, there's a good chance your ex might reach out during no contact. Maybe it's a casual text, a drunken late-night call, or a carefully crafted, "I miss you" email. And when it happens, it can be tempting to throw all your hard work out the window and run back into their arms. But before you do, take a deep breath and remember why you started no contact in the first place. Was it to get back together? Or was it to heal and move on? If your ex is truly remorseful and wants to earn back your trust, they will respect your boundaries and give you the space you need. Remember, actions speak louder than words. Don't fall for empty promises or grand gestures. Pay attention to their behavior and see if it aligns with their words. As the ancient Greek philosopher Heraclitus wisely said, the only constant in life is change. Embrace the change, trust your gut, and don't be afraid to walk away from anything that no longer serves you, even if it means walking away from someone you once loved. Section 7. The final word is no contact. The answer, you tell me. So there you have it, the no contact rule, a crash course in psychology, self-love, and navigating the treacherous waters of heartbreak. Is it a guaranteed way to get your ex back? Nope. But it is a powerful tool for healing, growth, and ultimately, moving on. Remember, every relationship is different, and there's no one-size-fits-all approach to breakups. The most important thing is to prioritize your own well-being and make choices that align with your values and goals. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever tried the no-contact rule? Did it work? Share your experiences, thoughts, and burning questions in the comments below. And hey, if you found this helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more relationship advice. Until next time, stay strong, stay true to yourself, and remember, you've got this.